Beneath the sun-scorched plains, rolling gold-laden hills, and the whispers of Harare's bustling streets, a hidden empire thrives. In Zimbabwe, wealth wears many faces, some public, most cloaked in shadows. Here, power is not flashed in neon lights or roaring sports cars. It is inherited. It is maneuvered. It is cultivated quietly, relentlessly, across generations. These are families who shape economies before breakfast. Families who control industries while the world sleeps. From mining and agriculture to media and manufacturing, their influence pulses through the country like an unseen current. A handshake here, a strategic alliance there, movements measured, deliberate, almost invisible, yet impossible to ignore. Some rose from nothing, their grit forged in adversity. Others inherited legacies that predate independence, sharpening them into empires that span decades. Every acquisition, every deal, every whispered decision carries weight far beyond the boardroom. Tonight, we trace the stories of Zimbabwe's 10 richest families, dynasties built from vision, audacity, and the unrelenting pursuit of influence. This is power cloaked in elegance, and the story is just beginning. Ian Saunders family. Beneath Zimbabwe's golden hills, where the earth hides secrets older than empires, Ian Saunders carved his name. Through New Dawn Mining Corporation, Saunders transformed raw gold into wealth, influence, and opportunity. Mining was not just business, it was war, alchemy, and art combined. Each vein unearthed, each claim secured, was a step in a journey few dared to imagine. From the first pickaxe strikes to sprawling extraction operations, Saunders mastered a world where risk meets precision. Gold shimmered under his watchful eye, markets shifted at his touch, and local economies felt his presence quietly but profoundly. Jobs created, revenues surged. Step by step, he built a legacy measured in both human impact and financial triumph. His estimated fortune of $190 million is more than a financial marker. It is a monument to foresight, strategy, and relentless drive. Saunders did not inherit, he engineered. Every decision was calculated, every expansion deliberate. In a sector fraught with volatility, he remained steady, a quiet titan shaping Zimbabwe's mining landscape while most never saw him coming. Today, Ian Saunders stands among the nation's elite, a figure of respect, a master of resources, and an architect of opportunity. His empire, though grounded in the earth, reaches beyond it, touching industries, communities, and markets alike. And yet, as impressive as his ascent is, the families ahead on this list cast shadows so vast, so untouchable, that even Saunders' brilliance only hints at the magnitude to come. 9. Shingai Mutasa family. In Zimbabwe's corporate arena, few figures loom as prominently or command as much intrigue as Shingai Mutasa. With a vision sharpened by ambition and a hand guided by strategy, he built Masawara into an investment powerhouse listed on London's AIM. Through it, Mutasa stitched together a web of influence spanning finance, technology, real estate, agrochemicals, and hospitality. Step by step, deal by deal, he transformed Zimbabwe's financial and business landscape, proving that influence is not about visibility. It is about control, strategy, and vision. His colossal fortune of $220 million is more than numbers. It is a testament to an empire that stretches across sectors like threads in a tapestry of influence, each carefully woven to expand wealth, power, and legacy. But behind the figures lies mastery, an ability to foresee trends, to anticipate shifts, to turn risk into dynasty. Joiner City Centre stands as a testament, a towering symbol of ambition piercing the Harare skyline. His reach is tangible, shaping industries, creating opportunities, and leaving echoes that resonate far beyond Zimbabwean borders. Love him or loathe him, few can match his ability to turn strategy into empire, ambition into enduring influence. 8. Moses Chingwena family. In the streets and highways of Zimbabwe, where engines roar and ambition drive every corner, Moses Chingwena carved a kingdom on wheels. Founder and executive chairman of Croco Motors, he transformed the business of automobiles into a force of economic gravity. Representing global titans, Ford, Toyota, Nissan, Mazda, Chingwena didn't just sell vehicles, he built a network, a web of influence, a machine that fuels livelihoods, infrastructure, and national growth. From modest showrooms to sprawling service centers, each step was guided. Automobile sales were just the start. Financing, servicing, and customer loyalty became pillars of a dynasty. Beyond motors, Chingwena's reach extended into agriculture, real estate, and financial services, each venture amplifying his power, each investment cementing his legacy. His staggering estimated fortune of $250 million marks the scale of his fortune, but it only hints at the mastery behind it. Today, Moses Chingwena stands as a titan of enterprise, a man whose empire hums quietly beneath the nation's pulse, powerful yet elusive, commanding respect without spectacle. 7. John Moxon family. In the heart of Zimbabwe's corporate arena, few names stir as much weight and as much controversy as John Moxon. He commands reverence and scrutiny alike. For over 5 decades, he has steered Meikles Limited into a sprawling empire, touching hospitality, retail, agriculture, and mining. With a net worth of $380 million, Moxon holds a staggering 48.4% stake, over 126 million shares, on the Zimbabwe Stock Exchange, a grip few could ever match. His empire hums with life, supermarkets that feed the nation, luxury hotels that crown the skyline, farmlands that anchor communities. Yet power is rarely tranquil. In 2024, while Moxon battled illness in hospital, the boardroom erupted. CEO Malcolm Mycroft was ousted, accused of plotting to sell the Victoria Falls Hotel, Zimbabwe's tourism crown jewel. In a decisive move, Moxon's son Matthew assumed control, triggering market shockwaves and suspending Meikles shares. Through turmoil, Moxon remained unshaken, a patriarch whose legacy is not written in ease but in resilience, command, and calculated dominance. His story is proof that true power is rarely quiet. It roars through boardrooms, shapes markets, and etches a family name into history. 6. Philip Chiangwa family. Larger than life, audacious, and unrelenting, Philip Chiangwa is Zimbabwean enterprise embodied. With a net worth of $400 million, his empire spans real estate, manufacturing, and telecommunications, each sector a testament to his strategic vision. Native Africa Investment Limited and Midaran Investments pulse with steel, footwear, and metal engineering, industries that hum with his influence. Pinnacle Property Holdings reshapes city skylines, transforming prime land into thriving commercial powerhouses. But Chiangwa's power is not confined to markets. Politics and business intertwine seamlessly. Through the Affirmative Action Group, he champions indigenous empowerment, bending policy, perception, and opportunity to his will. Chiangwa's story is a symphony of risk and reward, a testament to ambition married with strategic cunning. In Zimbabwe, few can rival his reach, and fewer comprehend the architecture of power he wields. 5. Billy Rautenbach family. Across southern Africa, whispers of ambition turn into roars when Billy Rautenbach enters the room. With an estimated net worth of $570 million, his empire spans mining, farming, and transportation, arteries that pulse with economic life across Zimbabwe, South Africa, Angola, and Mozambique. Known as the Napoleon of Africa, Rautenbach thrives where others hesitate, transforming risk into industry, uncertainty into expansion. Mining shafts plunge deep into the earth, farms yield prosperity, and transportation networks weave a tapestry of influence across borders. He is both feared and admired, ruthless to some, brilliant to others, but undeniable to all. To understand him is to witness ambition sculpted into tangible, unstoppable force. 4. Zed Kudunaris family. Quiet, calculated, effective. Zed Kudunaris is not a man of spectacle, but of results. With a colossal fortune of $600 million, he co-founded InScore Africa Limited, one of Zimbabwe's most powerful conglomerates. Food, manufacturing, distribution, packaging. Under his stewardship, Inscore expanded beyond Zimbabwe's borders, spreading into markets across Africa. His strength lies in scale, building systems, businesses, and supply chains that feed millions. Though he shuns the limelight, his influence pulses through everyday life in Zimbabwe. From bread on the table to packaged goods in supermarkets, Kudunaris's empire sustains households, shapes industries, and cements him as one of the nation's most strategic moguls. His wealth may be understated, but his reach is immense, proof that power need not roar to dominate. 3. Kenneth Radon Sharp family. Few men reshape skylines. Kenneth Radon Sharp is one of them. With a $730 million net worth, he has become Zimbabwe's real estate visionary. Through West Property Group, founded in 2007, he redefined Harare with large-scale developments, projects that turned bare land into modern cityscapes. Kuwadzana 4, extension, 4,500 homes. Mainway Meadows, 2,300 more. Sharp doesn't just build houses, he builds futures. His 2006 partnership with Ukrainian businessman Alexander Sheremet rebranded his company into a juggernaut, West Property Company, a name now synonymous with Zimbabwe's urban transformation. Where there were once empty plots, Sharp raised modern suburbs. Where there was stagnation, he sparked renewal. Today, he stands as the country's real estate titan, carving legacy not in speeches or politics, but in steel, glass, and homes that redefine Zimbabwean dreams. 2. Kudakwashi Tagwirei family. Power in Zimbabwe often wears many faces. In Kudakwashi Tagwirei, it wears one. With a staggering fortune of $850 million, Tagwirei commands Secunda Holdings, a conglomerate with deep roots in energy, trading, and infrastructure. He is the man behind the fuel that keeps Zimbabwe moving, the networks that power its industries, the logistics that drive its markets. But his influence stretches further, into agriculture, manufacturing, and state-defining projects. His reach is whispered about in boardrooms and corridors of power alike, strategic, controversial, unstoppable. Tagwirei has built a dynasty not through visibility, but through leverage, positioning himself as one of the most influential men in modern Zimbabwe. 1. Strive Masiyiwa family. At the summit of Zimbabwean wealth stands a man whose story is as much about resilience as it is about billions. Strive Masiyiwa, with a towering net worth of $1.8 billion, he is the founder and executive chairman of Econet Global, and obviously Zimbabwe's richest man. His empire was born of defiance. In 1998, after a relentless legal battle, he shattered government monopolies to launch Econet Wireless Zimbabwe. That fight redefined a nation's telecom industry and made him a legend. Today, Econet operates in over 20 African countries. Masiyiwa owns 38% of the company and 33% of EcoCash, Zimbabwe's leading mobile money platform. But his empire stretches further, into fintech, renewable energy, and satellite communications. A Netflix board member since 2020, he invests across Africa, powering homes, businesses, and futures. Yet, Masiyiwa's greatest impact lies not only in markets but in lives. Through the Higher Life Foundation, which he co-founded with his wife Tsitsi, he funds education and social programs across Zimbabwe, South Africa, Burundi, and Lesotho. Entrepreneur, philanthropist, visionary, his story is not just about wealth, it is about rewriting destiny itself. As I wind up, Zimbabwe's wealth is more than numbers. It is power, vision, and legacy. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like the video, share, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable insights.